What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Summer Stars Di Maria. So he is a 97 right wing, perfect if you haven't managed to get the 99 Messi, or obviously any version of Messi on the right wing, as obviously the better right wing for Argentina. But that being said, he is coming in at 570k, which is an asking price and a half, especially when we have got an icon pack out as well, and 92 plus moments. It all depends on what you want to do. I think personally at this moment in time, Di Maria is probably better straight off the bat. The value's pretty much the same. I think this guy's a little bit more just purely for the fact of the chem and stuff like that. But in terms of what you can get back, this is a guaranteed 600k card. Icon swaps, icon pack. I don't know what the lowest is, but I can imagine it's probably 100, 200k. So technically you have lost. Obviously there is a greater reward, so it is risk versus kind of like a safe bet. Di Maria has had an upgrade for his weak foot. Instead of a 3-star weak foot, we have now got a 4-star, which is absolutely fantastic. It's exactly what he did need, and he looks fantastic. Like, it's got the flare, the outside of the foot. Stat wise, looks absolutely incredible. We are going to be going with the marksman, is what people are saying. It maxes out his shooting completely, his finishing to 99, and then gives him the max on that dribbling as well. So obviously this card is going to be just nuts, genuinely nuts, and it also gives some physical as well, just to kind of note that one down. And it does turn him into a 98 right wing. We're going to be trying him up front because a card like this, I've got to try him up front. We have used his 95, not a bad card. For me, I think Di Maria is a bit of hit and miss every year. Normally it's the weak foot that really lets him down. Having now the 5-star, 4-star should make him very, very usable. So let's jump into it and see what Di Maria can do. Oh, Di Maria going for a little bit of cheek there. Just a little pass off, but not quite got the finish as of yet. But I think 500k, 97 Di Maria. I think if he didn't have that weak foot upgrade, I would be a little bit annoyed, because it's very much like his team of the season. Even though that's a great goal, even though you can necessarily do him with untradables, it's still one of them ones that I'm thinking, is it that worth of an upgrade when you can go buy his team of the season? I think he's about 200k now, or about 190, I'm pretty sure. So for me, I just don't think it's necessarily worth it if he didn't have that weak foot as well, as I feel like that was one of the big things that not necessarily let him down entirely, but obviously in terms of kind of like what you actually want from the card, that is a big one, especially for the price that he was to start with. I think he was coming in at over $1 million just purely for the fact he had them Neymar and Mbappe links. Di Maria was always a very, very tricky winger, someone who just can pop up from absolutely nowhere and literally just make defenders look absolutely silly. Unfortunately, that wasn't the time, well, at least for the end of it anyway. Did very, very well on the first little bit of left stick, and that's just exactly what he can do. That 5-star skills is an absolute dream with a player like Di Maria. Di Maria, trick him. On the inside, go for the Megs, but doesn't manage to get it fully. Oh, Di Maria nearly sticking himself in there then. He's going to get it this time. He's not learnt from his mistake, and Di Maria absolutely bags it. Di Maria's absolutely turned him. We've got Kane waiting in that middle. Get the little dink in, and what an assist. Great goal from Kane. Beautiful partnership. Di Maria, look at that ball into Kane. Oh, he's just going to step it back up, and we tried to get it back. Wasn't even the guy that we planned to go with in the first place there. Di Maria, for me, again, another player that has been absolutely fantastic in this version. Trying out a few of his skills, trying to see what works for him, if he's obviously got that agility balance, what he can actually produce. And I think he definitely has that increase to the weak foot that really makes a difference in terms of everything. Passing, shooting, even a little bit of dribbling. It does feel a nice card. Unfortunately, obviously, the rating is only a +2. So unfortunately, you don't really notice like a massive skill jump compared to his team of the season, but that's natural. Like, he's not going to get much higher than 95. I don't think he's necessarily worth a 98 or 99, so I think 97 is probably the best they could do. Lovely little bit of skill from D. Back again, that's got to be a free kick, ref, and unfortunately he's not giving it. Kicked him as he was going forward. We need Lahm to get up there. How Insigne has managed to muscle his way past a bit of Lahm. Oh, and that's an offside goal, and that's an absolute classic. Di Maria chip, the precision is absolutely mental there. Oh, that's a good block. Matthias going for it as well. Oh, Di Maria jumping up for the head. It's a great ball from Insigne, and I really kind of just hit and hope. I was kind of hoping for more back post, but we will always take that. Here he is again. Trying to get it into his feet this time. That is poor. Don't understand why I did that. Di Maria. Gonna show that pace. Gonna show the burners. And again, little roulette. That's a good tackle. Di Maria holding off as many people as possible. Manages to find it back into Kane. Is not going to find it back. And it's very, very poor attacking from the big question is Di Maria worth it? Yes, I think he is. I think for the price that you get him, you've got an 84, an 85, an 86, and also an 87. The only thing that I'm a little bit on the fence with is the chem. For an 84-75 chem, it's a bit high, 65, 60, 55. It could be a bit cheaper in terms of chemistry. I feel that the rating is fine, but obviously the chem will rise the price because of obviously they're needing specific players to get links, obviously depending on who you buy or who you have to obviously link together. So that for me is the only qualm I have with it. I'm glad that they don't have any informs or team of the season required because that just bumps up the price massively. For him though, I think he's a wonderful, wonderful player. I think the weak foot is definitely sold it for me. The left foot cut inside, especially then having the kind of right foot a little bit better to be able to cross, to be able to pass or through ball off that foot is much, much better. The stats are incredible. Obviously, we went with the marksman, which got him up 99 dribbling, 98 shooting, and 88 physical. Turns him into a 98 right wing. Absolutely outstanding play. He's got a wicked left foot. He's quick. He's agile. He's got that dribble. He has everything about him. Obviously, this isn't the first really good version of Di Maria. We've had a 95 team of the season this year, 96 last year, 95 the year before. We had an 87, 91, 94, 94 Man U card, and I remember that one. That is ages ago in FIFA 15. Then we obviously went to the Real Madrid days where 91 and 87 was his highest, and obviously we had no informs or anything like that during 10, 11 and 12. So for me, he's been around a hell of a long time. He is 33, so this could be one of the last really big Di Maria cards. Hopefully it isn't, because he seems like he's still going on form, at least at PSG most definitely. So hopefully we do see more of him continue this stride, because he is a fantastic card. It is a shame that he isn't at Real Madrid with obviously them links, but a cracking link to link Messi, or obviously to link Mbappe or Neymar together, which is just incredible. Overall wise, I think it's got to be a 10, to be honest with you. I don't think there's much wrong with this card without being really, really picky. Obviously the 5-star weak foot would always be wonderful, but I don't think there's massive amounts of difference between the two. Obviously there is in terms of consistency and obviously how good that weak foot is, but in terms of rating wise, I think 4 or 5 will definitely give you no lost points in my books. Everything else, it's up there. The physicality, not expecting it. He's got massive pace, his finishing is class, his passing is class, and obviously his dribbling is class. For me, I don't think I could give this card anything other than a 10. I think he is a wonderful card. 500k or 600k just shy on the Xbox is really not that much. You can grind for it. You've got it until the 27th, which obviously is another, 14 days away. You've got plenty of time to get it done. Obviously, we may actually have loads of cards in packs in kind of the summer heat sort of vibe. We may have that coming back very soon, hopefully this Friday, but I can imagine it more than likely will be next Friday, if anything, which I think this will run out by then. But there is plenty of grinding to be doing. They're giving plenty of packs away from objectives, from obviously SBCs. All of that can be going in and put into this. Plus, we have upgrade packs. That is the biggest one. Obviously, the biggest competition Di Maria's got at the moment is that 92 plus moments pack. But if you're not doing that, that pretty much pays for 3/4 of this. So it is a well worth card. I like the fact that you get him, obviously, and you know what you're getting. Plus you get a few little packs back. But in terms of the icon pack, it's just purely risk. You want that Ronaldo, more than likely, you get Giggs, you get Blanc. Well, to be honest, Blanc wouldn't that be that bad. You get someone like Bobby Moore. Good players, you don't really want them in your team. Di Maria definitely fits into a lot. I think he's a wonderful player. Definitely a 10 out of 10. Let me know down below if you're going to be completing him. And if you have already, what do you think about him? Make sure you do like and subscribe down below though if you did enjoy, with that bell button on for notification. And I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.